Dave Bjorkman and the 1,400 plus Canadians who have signed the letters. 1917 West Royal Way Northwest. Edmonton, Alberta. T6L3R6. 7807165901. Canadian Conference of Catholic Bishops. 2500 Don Reed Drive. Ottawa, Ontario K1H2J2. June 10, 2021. Dear Canadian Catholic Archbishops and Bishops. My name is Dave Bjorkman, a third-class Canadian citizen, who is writing you today to request your cooperation going forward to the ICC, International Criminal Court. I have amassed over 1,400 signatures of Canadians and First Nations seeking justice against the Canadian government and the genocide that occurred in all residential schools, Catholic, Anglican and industrial. As you are all aware, 215 bodies of First Nations children out of more than 6,000 estimated missing have been discovered in Kamloops. Today I come to you as a master of international law and the International Criminal Court. I have a June 28 delivery with the P5 UNSC on the day of children's genocide. To be clear, Vatican City is not a member of the UN, and the Church can't be taken to the ICC. The Canadian Catholics, the Church, remains under Crown as of the 1982 Constitutional Act of Canada. The Church was employed by the Government of Canada, and under Acts/Bills of Canada and the provinces. The Church has been issued several statements by Pope Francis. This is directed at all of you. https://m.facebook.com/story.php?story.8418395-23093-110 ID =100018012103307. Turn away from Canada's colonial system, and add your names to our letter to ICC Prosecutor Karim Khan. Testify and release the evidence to prosecute the Canadian government. Pope Francis compels you. Jesus Christ, the power of Christ compels you. It is God the Father who compels you. It is the souls of all those children and parents destroyed who compels you. Commit your name to our ICC letter and letter to the UNSC P5. Be righteous and end the genocide. Church versus Canada State. Sincerely, Dave Bjorkman, davevjbjorkman@gmail.com. davevjbjorkman@gmail.com.
Okay, everybody, no, that's not right here. As we're recording, I'm flipping back. Here's a picture with all the contact information of all our bishops and Canadian archbishops in Canada. Every single one. Every day going forward now, right after work, I'm going to record each phone call. I'm going to try to hit 5 a day between now and June 28th. Record those live for all of you and see how each bishop responds, an archbishop. Will they do the right thing? Will they follow Jesus Christ? Or will they throw all of you under the bus and is the church a scam? Pope Francis clearly calls out colonialism, says these individuals must turn away from that. That means church versus state. I went through the Constitutional Act of 1982. The politicians chose not to remove church from state. They have an act on this, a parliamentary bill, but nothing constitutionally bound whatsoever. That means all of these individuals are subject to the Canadian government. They are underneath Crown. Now, ICC doesn't recognize Canada's Crown. In fact, ICC can destroy the Canadian politicians. But we need all these bishops and all of these attached residential schools to come forward, release the evidence only to Karim Khan. First Nations need to understand this. Canadian citizens need to understand this. This is the only way to officially win. And we will hold all the politicians to account. This is really the only way. Thanks, everybody.